What's up, guys? It's Question Sleep X here with another episode of Late Night Gaming. I'm thinking about starting a series with this one. It's one of my favorite mods for the game Mountain Blade Warband. It's called 16th Century Northern Hemisphere. It's really fun. There's a lot to it. So yeah, let's just hop in here. I don't really have a set goal as to what I want to do just yet. I'm just gonna kind of wing it. Just see what happens. I could try to be a king. I could just be a soldier, a robber, good guy, bad guy. Who the hell knows? So I'm just gonna hop in here and just see, what we can do while this game loads. So yeah, I hope y'all are having a good day. I got a new microphone set up, so hopefully everything's sounding freaking fantastic for you folks out there in internet land. Yeah, it's nothing special. It's actually a old guitar. You're gonna laugh at me. It's an old Guitar Hero microphone from long ass time ago. But it was working a lot better than the mic I had on my headset. So hopefully it doesn't sound as trash as it did before. But yeah, so game takes forever to load. Hope you guys are having a good day. Yeah. Sorry it's taking me forever to... that was a pretty good one. Oh, shit. Sorry if it's taking me a while to put another video up. I've been, caught up in real life, and so hopefully I'm going to start making more videos here soon, but we'll see. It may not be a weekly thing, it may not be a daily thing. I'm going to try to put it out at least a couple videos a week. I'm going to try. It depends on how big the fan base starts growing, so... We'll see what happens. Is this game not... Did it freeze or something? I don't really remember it taking this long to load. I mean, I still hear the music, so I don't think it froze, so... Ah, there it goes. Alright, welcome. This mod is made by Century War Team. The main members are... I'm sorry if I pronounce this wrong, which I'm pretty much going to. Miss Kimzid is... Ellis and Yifang. But we do Python more than textures because many models and textures from the OSP packs and other mods use some copyrighted materials, our request for permission, blah 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 blah. Thanks to all the authors who made materials. Finally, bad English translation's not perfect. Thanks for the download. Thank you for making an awesome mod. Select your character gender. I'm gonna be male because I'm a dude and I have a dangus. You were born years ago in a faraway land. Your father was... Okay, here's where we start to pick about what we're gonna do. So what was our pep? What was he? What did he do for a living? I kind of like the whole, started from the bottom, now we here kind of thing. Ancient memes, popping up. So I think I'm gonna have my dad be a veteran warrior. As a child, your family scrabbled out a meager living from your father's wages as a guardsman to the local lord. It was not an easy existence, and you were too poor to get much of an education. You learned mainly how to defend yourself on the streets, with or without a weapon in hand. You started to learn about the world almost as soon as you could walk and talk. You spent your early life as a... What did I do as a little baby boy? What did I do? Was I a page, craftsman, a shop assistant, stepchild? I think I'm gonna go with a street urchin, like a little boy. Hi, laddie. Governor, can I borrow? I'm not even gonna go there. I'm not even gonna attempt that. I'm embarrassed. So let's go with street urchin. As a boy growing out of childhood, you took to the streets, doing whatever you must to survive. Begging, thieving, working for gangs to earn your bread. You lived from day to day in this violent world, always one step ahead of the law and those who wished you ill. Then, as a young adult, life changed as it always does. You became... What did I become? I kind of like the idea of going with, kind of a outlaw type route, like, Bob, the king is corrupt, Robin Hood, free the people type guy. So, I'm going to go with a game poacher. Though the distinction felt sudden to you, somewhere along the way you had become a man, and to the whole world seemed to change around you. Dissatisfied with the common men's desperate scrabble for coin, you took to your local lord's own forests and decided to help yourself to its bounty. Laws be damned! You hunted stags, there we go, boars, and geese, and you sold the precious meat under the table. You cut down trees right under the watchmen's noses and turned them into firewood that warmed many a freezing home during the winter. All for a few silvers, of course. But soon everything changed to you when you decided to strike out on your own as an adventurer. What made you take this decision was... Okay, so here's leaving a little bit more up to the imagination. So we could come up with like a backstory or something like that. Maybe you can like leave something in the comments, like what you think our character's backstory could be. You know, why did he stop being a game poacher and go out to be an outlaw or a soldier in the army or what you know. You know, what could his backstory be? I'm just gonna pick a random one, so I'm just gonna say just wanderlust. You know, that way we can. It's an excuse, but we'll know the real backstory behind everything. Only you know exactly what caused you to give up your old life and become an adventurer. You're not even sure when your home became a prison, when the familiar became the mundane, but your dreams of wandering have taken over your life. Whether you yearn for some faraway place or merely for the open road and the freedom to travel, you could no longer bear to stay in the same place. You simply went and never looked back. So let's kick it off. No quitting. I'm gonna quit with. Allow me to quit without saving. Sure, I'll pick that tutorial, blah, blah, blah. I'm just gonna pick Sleepy as my name. Nothing fancy. I'm not good in this game. I'm not good with any of the throwing weapons or crossbows or any of the archery stuff, so I tend to stick with pole arms and one-handed, two-handed weapons. Firearms I'm alright with, so I'll probably leave that. So I think I'm gonna focus more on like maybe like a sword and shield kind of thing, or maybe like just a sword, single-hand sword or something. So I'm gonna kind of focus on that, and like leadership, I guess. You know, I kind of want to be, you know, I'm not. I should say this now. I'm not super in depth with this game. I'm not. What's the word? I'm not like super, I don't want to say good, because I have played this quite a bit, but I'm not super into all the details, I guess, is a better thing, I should say. I'm not super into the details of this game, so I don't fully, you know, I just play to have fun, you know. I'm not going to try to be cool or whatever. I'm just playing to have fun, doing what I want, whatever. So I'm going to kind of just boost my stats based on that. If you guys have like a route of what you think I should do, let me know in the comments, you know. I'm gonna, I'm gonna take your guys' tips, and I always try to get a little bit of, is it first aid or surgery? Yeah, surgery. That way my guys don't die as much as, you know. We've got to have like a big party, you know. Wound treatment and first aid, you'd think would kind of be the same thing, honestly, but it's not. So I'm gonna boost up one-handed for now, and then maybe some two-handed. So yeah, all right. So, oh god. So we're gonna pick. I think I'm gonna pick like my character coming from like Ireland or the England area, because that's kind of like where my heritage is from. So I'm gonna kind of go with like a English, Irish, type character. I almost said European. Maybe it is kind of European. I'm probably wrong. And I hope I didn't offend anybody with that comment, but. So yeah, you know, I kind of like just this get up. Obviously not that hair, bald. So maybe like the short hair. Yeah. No, not balding. No. I mean, this game, I can't wait for Mountain Blade 2 to come out, honestly. The graphics on that look so much better than this did. Kind of like this, kind of like Warrior. Kind of want to go with like some short hair though, so maybe like that. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go with that. Kind of like middle age, I guess. A little bit more of a reddish hair color. Cool. I don't ever mess with any of that stuff, so I'm just gonna leave it. Smack done. Alright, it's the 16th century now, an age with fire and sword, a haven for knights and mercenaries, cutthroats and adventurers, all willing to risk their lives in pursuit of fortune, power, or glory. In this land, which holds great dangers and even greater opportunities, you believe you may have found You believe you may leave your past behind and start a new life. You feel that finally you hold the key to your own destiny in your hands, free to choose as you will and do whatever course you take. I can't read. Great adventures will await you, drawn by the stories you hear about this world and its kingdoms. So now we gotta figure out where I'm from, and like I said, bumping the mic a little bit. Sorry about that. Like I said, I kind of want to be from like the England, Ireland, Scotland type areas. So I think I'm gonna go with London for now. So yeah, all right, we're in the game. All right. So the fog of war is on. I don't like the fog of war, so I'm going to change that real quick. Close fog of war. There. Oh. Suddenly London. Right. So as you can see, this map is quite large. There's tons everywhere. You got Japan all the way over here, China. The Middle East, Europe, all the way up to Russia and Scandinavia and all that. So it's pretty strong. Oh, you even got the New World over here. I forgot about this actually. Florida, that's where I'm from. But it kind of seems a little tilted. Yeah, there we go. That's what I'm used to. But yeah. So you got Iceland, or is it Greenland? I think it's Greenland. Reykjavik is in Greenland. So yeah. So we're gonna start here in London. We already have like a small party of French knights, some Sipahi cavalry, and mounted Imperial Guard. So we got like a mix of dudes. So right now we got a bow, an arrow. I'm gonna put the axe first and equip the shield. Keep our meats up at the top. That's what I tend to do. And we got some furs we can sell. So right now we're basic. I'm not gonna lie. Normally I'll play this game with some codes enabled, because like I said, I'm really bad at it. I play it to have fun, and I don't like dying all the time, because that's what happens. But in this playthrough, I'm not gonna use any codes at all. So let's go into London and see what's going on. I'm gonna sell these furs real quick. Take this to the goods merchant. Or is it control? Yeah, control, click, and you can sell them. They can sell for quite a bit actually, and obviously we're dirt broke, so there we go. Maybe I can sell my bow and arrows for maybe, was that two-handed? Maybe some one-handed weapon, like something I could. Should I get a dagger? What is this? 31 chopping, I think is C. It's chopping. So this is 22, but it has 19 piercing. So I could have a little sword and dagger, or a shield and dagger combo, maybe, instead of this axe. I mean, I like axes, but I kind of want to go with like a sword here, and that's a two-handed, and I can't use my shield with it. So I want to maybe sell that and get a nice one-handed weapon. War spear. I think I'm gonna go heavy hammer. 26 blunt. So yeah, I think throwing knives. So what I'm gonna do, I think I'm gonna go with this dagger for now, and we'll just kind of see what happens with that. Any better armor? Head armor, hat armor. It's a head cloth we can buy, like a little towel for our heads. Gambazon, English Army, skull cap. It's 120. How much are these? 240. I think we're gonna get a kettle hat for now. Maybe some different. What is this? Plus 10. Maybe this tabard. Kind of like that. Yeah. How much is plus 13? And this gives me leg armor as well. So 452 dinars. So yeah. All right. Let's see if we can visit the barrack and let these guys, 15 English longbow militia, are ready to fight. I'm gonna let them join so we can start building up our army, so we don't get completely owned by a bunch of like robbers or something like that, or highwaymen. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and leave it here. If you guys enjoyed this, like, comment, subscribe. I'm still itching for subscribers, but it'll be fun. Maybe once we can make this like a series of some sort, hopefully it'll be more of a daily thing. But yeah, if you wanna, like I said, leave some advice. Just let me know what you guys want to do. Outlaw. We can join. I think we can join like the army of someone. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below, and I'll talk to you guys later. Yeah, hope you have a good night.